Hey everybody, this is Steve Moore, owner of Run More, one of the top 50 running stores in America. Today we're going to be doing a review on two different shoes, both Torins, both from Altra, the regular Torin 4.0 and the new Torin Plush. I guess we should back up real quick and just give you a quick synopsis of what Altra is all about if you're not familiar with the brand. It's a smaller brand that founded out in Utah a couple years ago. There's a couple characteristics that you're going to find on all your Altra shoes. One is that big foot-shaped toe box, and the other is a nice zero-drop platform. So what that means, if you're not familiar when people talk about drop in a running shoe, it's sort of the offset from where your heel and your toe are. So if you're looking at most of your traditional running shoes, they're sort of ramped, right? And your heel is higher than your toe. So on Altra shoes, we're on the same platform going across from heel to toe, but we do have a nice bout of arch support in there. You know, they designed these shoes originally for people dealing with things like plantar fasciitis, Morton's neuroma, some Achilles tendonitis. So there's a lot of thought into the shape and design of these shoes. So this model specifically, the Torin 4.0, is sort of their mid-cushion neutral road shoe. It's right smack in the middle. I mean, I hate comparing shoes to other brands, but this is sort of their version of like a Brooks Ghost, for lack of a better description. So the Torin 4.0 is coming in on the men's side, coming in at 10.1 ounces and 8.5 on the female side. A couple of things that I liked right out of the gate on this. The sizing is much better. If you've been running with Altra for some time, you'll know that depending on the model and the year, and sometimes even inside of the same model and year, the sizing can be all over the place. I'm almost 11.5 in everything, and I went right to a 12 in this, assuming that I was going to have to size up, and I was wrong. The 11.5 actually fit me perfectly. So that's been nice, and it helps us when we're pulling stuff for customers, and obviously helps you if you're shopping online. So the other thing that I noticed that I really liked on this is this new tongue that they have here. It's got this cool tie design, and it's sort of webbed on the side. It has almost like a little booty feel to it. Not a full booty where I might like to go sockless in it, but it's definitely more secured, and it's seamed down on the side to give you a little bit better feel when you're snugging into your shoe. Definitely feels a little bit lighter and faster than other previous Torins that I've run in as well. You know, if you're trying to figure out which Torin is right for you, this is definitely the faster of the two. I mean, even the name Plush makes you think it's a little heavier. This is going to be the faster one that you can get away with if you're doing, you know, somebody came in here and said they were running up to like a half marathon, you know, looking for a 5K shoe, an everyday shoe. This is going to give you that responsiveness that you're looking for in a shoe and the cushion to get you longer miles, you know. It's not like that speedster of the Escalante, if you're familiar with that other Altra shoe, but it's going to give you that nice comfort and everyday cushion that you're looking for, by feeling just a little bit firmer compared to some of the other high cushion shoes in that category. You are going to feel a little faster toe off. When I was getting ready to do this review, I ran in both the Torin 4.0 and I ran in the Torin Plush, one on one foot, one on the other, and both individually, and you can really feel that there's just a little bit snappier in this shoe. You can also feel that it is just a pinch lower. Your stack height on this is 2 millimeters lower than the Torin Plush. So you're just a little bit lower to the ground, but that's sort of what you're looking for in that category, right? If you're looking for that shoe to feel a little bit faster, to get you through long miles, but maybe not the marathon or longer, that's exactly what you're looking for. And now that our size is better dialed in and our foot is nice and splayed, which is what we're looking for, so we can get that nice appropriate toe off, it's a great everyday shoe. And really, the mesh and the new upper on this, we had the Torin mesh here at the 3.5, and you can see when people got into it, like it bunched up a lot. You can see people's feet kind of curving around into it, and a lot of times it was so, I don't want to say flimsy, but it was so loose, I guess would be the best word I can use. You can see people when they were walking almost sliding to the left and the right. The new step into the field of this is much better than any of the Torins I've had recently, and it's much more breathable. I think a couple seasons ago, the 3.0, if you've been with Altra that long, it almost had like a plasticky feel to the top, and a lot of times it would bunch up and fold on your toes when you're running on it, kind of seam across here, if you know what I'm referring to, which can cause irritation to your foot. I put this shoe on and I immediately was impressed, and like I said, it was probably one of the best Altra step-ins that I've had. And with the new lacing secure system in here, it kind of, you can see it secures your foot much better. We got extra eye holes in here, and with that little web siding onto it, you really do feel yourself nice, tight, and secure in here. And again, feel pretty confident ordering this in the size that you typically run in without having to size up like you would with most Altra shoes. Again, if you're looking for anything, you can always go to our website. We have a link to it below, and use promo code RUNMORE, and we'll ship it out to you for free, and you'll save 10% on your order. The new Torin 4.0 is coming in at $120, which is also a great price point for shoes in that category. So now we're going to step over here, we're going to talk about the new Torin Plush. So I guess, again, to use a better characteristic or another shoe to compare it to, we might be thinking about going from like a Brooks Ghost to a Brooks Glycerin, and that's sort of how this is. The name should give you everything you're looking for, plush. It's nice when you step into it. You do have that great step-in feel of feeling extra softness to it. It's not nearly as firm as the Torin. You know, it definitely has a little more squish into the shoe. It doesn't have that mesh sewn into it on your step-in. You know, the tongue isn't secured on the sides like it is on the regular Torin, but it still does have these little extra pieces to feel secure on the upper when you're stepping into it. This would be a great shoe for some of the longer miles. Certainly if you wanted to run in something for every day for up to a 5K, 10K, half marathon, full, you can get away with the shorter stuff in this, but you are going to be sacrificing with a little extra weight. We're coming in on this one at over 10 ounces on the men's side and 9.1 on the female side. So we are going to be a little bit heavier here, but it's okay. You definitely can feel yourself sinking and comfortable and plush and secure in this shoe. Definitely a nice little characteristics between the two if you want to have that everyday shoe from them. And this is, again, a neutral shoe, so it's not going to push or pull you any which way if you're somebody who overpronates or underpronates. It's just going to kind of let you be you while still giving you that nice wide toe box, the nice neutral cushioned arch, and that zero drop platform. A great shoe for those longer miles, soft days, or maybe somebody who's going to be on their feet all day for work, want someone that they can just be happy feet in. This is a great shoe. And I really should say that Altra is one of our favorite shoes when somebody comes in here who's a working professional that's looking for something for every day, especially somebody who might need a little bit of width, maybe needs something because they have diabetes or some other foot issues, but they want something that's going to give them cushion, everyday support, and let their toes splay out a little bit, or maybe they just have sort of a wider, fatter foot. This is great options for you for all-day comfort. And at $140, it's actually cheaper than a lot of shoes in that max cushion category. And that's sort of where I would put this, in that max cushion neutral category. So I hope that answers any questions you might have. If you have more, feel free to leave it below in the comments section. I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. Again, feel free to check out our website where you might be able to find some awesome shirts like the I Love Running shirt and a bunch of other fun custom shirts that we can ship out to you in one unit, and you can customize the look any way which you want. 10% off your order by using promo code RUNMORE. Like, subscribe, and thank you so much for all the positive stuff we've received on our channel and all the people that are subscribing. So thank you, and we'll talk to you soon. We'll see you around town.